Yo, everybody, how's it going? It's your boy Major Death One, live with an update. As you can see, the second video in a row with the same background, which means, yes, you know it. Good old Major is still in Maryland. Admittedly, not for long though. I do plan on going back to Michigan for a couple of years, build up a few things, here and there, and so forth and whatnot. Job career right now with COVID isn't really working out so well, so we're going to be going down, it's going to be backpedaling in the wrong direction. You dig? So I got to fix that. Anyways, man, just chilling for a quick tidbit here, being a little bit random, you know what I'm saying? My sleep habits have gotten worse, so I'm still up. It's like, around 5:30. Anyways, though, so chilling with an update. I didn't add in subscription, the description of what this is, because I figured, if you're gonna view it, you're gonna find out, Anyways, so it's a little bit of an update, like chilling, a little bit of what's going on and so forth, and a little bit of what has happened to me because I don't know what I was in my last video. So basically, came out to Maryland 2019 towards the end. Fell even more in love with the reason I came out here, and then it went downhill almost about a year in. I'm not gonna give any details as to why. Let's just say I have learned it's not really much my fault, as far as I can tell. Anyways, I honestly gotta say a lot of things I've learned throughout my life is actually not entirely my doing. It's kind of fucked. No, I mean, not even what happens to half my family is my fault. Yeah, I actually learned a few things that are more sound about myself. Um, so I can still basically predict the fucking future of people that I know, and my family and so forth. But just judging on what they're going through and knowing them for as long as I have, I typically take a damn near perfect spot on guess as to what's going to happen next, and typically ends up true. Weird thing, like might be an actual like weird factor about Major. So I'm still a gamer, still an anime fanatic, and so forth. Still an avid hard worker, despite the fact that it looks like I'm looking at fucking Grizzly Adams 2.0 over here. Yeah, I'm actually hungry. I bought a box of cheese ends. Like, so the local store has cheese ends. There was more in here when I bought it. Like, I felt like go. Well, kind of, sort of. I've been munching on it. I'm still a mouse, so. But no, like, store I go to, awesome. Like, since I come to the state, like, I've noticed a lot of things that are actually pretty neat. Like, goddamn, Maryland, it's like Wisconsin, like, cheese haven. The only difference is, it's like an avid combination of, like, well, I don't even know what the fuck avid means anymore. I don't remember. Um, it's a jumbo fucking collection combination of shit, like, but mainly like cheese and seafood. Like, Maryland is the crab state, legit crab state. And the crab's delicious. It's like 5 minutes in, I can already sit there and tell that motherfuckers are gonna sit there and be like, Major, why are you eating cheese like 5 minutes in? I'm hungry. Don't judge me. I'm a potash. Don't judge me. I'm also depressing. Don't judge me. Went from like losing like 100 pounds in the year that I've been out here, thanks to who I came out here for and her good advice and her good cooking. Then I end up losing a lot of weight. Kind of weird. Like I ate a lot of fucking food, and yet I lost almost 100 pounds. Like the fuck. She was real selective with the stuff that she would make too. So definitely gotta thank her for that. Unfortunately, me and her split. So you know, that sucks. We'll always regret that happening. But the saying goes, move on. You know what I'm saying? Which is what I'm gonna do. Try to. This is where I up my gaming, get a higher gamer score than what I already got now, and be a gaming badass on top of being a hard worker because working hard and making that money is important in life. So having fun is even more important because all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. You know what I'm saying? It's a real old phrase. I don't know if they made a newer hip version of it, but if so, I don't know. I'd love to be up to date on it. Um, so like I said, I'm just chilling. It's like 5:30. Depending, I may or may not go to sleep. I ain't no cigarettes, so it might end up being the latter. Unfortunately, I hit the clear up a little bit. Just go up. Anyways, so, I'm too fucking relaxed right now. This is the fans actually hitting me for whatever reason. It's like warm in here, and I don't get it. Um, but I'm gonna be concerned about one particular person. Oh man, like this, I don't know what the hell's going on. And we're gonna leave. We're gonna give any of those details in here. I'm tired. Finally. Somebody I knew said I had sleep apnea. Spot on. Something I need considering my work ethics and my work schedule. And, I totally don't need sleep. No. Sleep is for the weak. Is where I am the strong. So, figured I'd do a live stream, chill, update, shoot shit. I'm not. I'm relaxed. I'm blessed. Another day in paradise. Admittedly, I think that one phrase right there is the most annoying one for me. I hate saying it. Like, okay, so I'm out here. I work for the same company, just it's like franchise and corporate, like that kind of difference. And it's like I still hear on occasion like another day in paradise, and it's just like Jesus Christ. It's like I'm gonna tell people I work with, admittedly, like, can you not say that? Like I heard that shit like a plague for like 5 fucking years back home. Like I don't want to hear that anymore. Especially now with the way my life's going. It ain't another day in paradise, it's another day in hell. It should be another day in paradise. Yeah, I'm tired. Major's tired of a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Tired of a lot. Yeah. Which really sucks, considering. Like, I never thought I could actually get annoyed with a lot of shit, because, like, I was told, like, that I have grand patience with, like, no limit, because all the shit that I've put up with over the years. And people who've only known me for, like, almost a year sat there and told me, like, dude, your patience is, like, like, dude, you felt you only knew what I put up with before I fucking even came out here, man. You would have shit yourself. Like, with me being the way I am, there's a reason, a big reason behind why I am the way I am, why I do what I do, and why I put up with as much as I do. Like, for the longest time, I used to sit there and go with everybody saying that they were giving me chances, growing up, especially. And then got to the point where I basically sat there and I looked around at what was going on around me, and I'm like, somehow, and I always had this assumed feeling that's the other way around. It's like I'm giving every motherfucker around me a goddamn chance. Like, one thing I learned in my life is I'm a damn good dude. I really am. I'm honest, I'm blunt, straightforward, and I don't typically have a filter in my mouth. Which is why I don't typically care what the fuck I say, especially on a damn video, whether it be on YouTube or otherwise. I could do this shit on social media and be like, fuck your couch. Not care. You know? But, admittedly, not everybody enjoys my honesty and my bluntness. Like, there's one particular person I actually haven't told my thoughts on yet on everything that I've noticed and stuff. Like, I gave them tidbits. It was more or less me trying to hint without being an asshole and being like, look, this is what I see. This is what the fuck is going on. Full blown, like full detail. Instead, I'm not an asshole. So I sat there and gave them hints. And they were blind as fuck. And yeah, believe me, I might be going back to Michigan for a couple of fucking years to sit there and swap out some work experience with more a whole new work experience entirely and better pay to put me at any any high paying position in that field just about anywhere around. But I'm still gonna make it a point to speak my piece to them before I go because they're here in this state. Like, I've had a lot of people sit there and tell me, well, why don't you just say it then? Why didn't you say it at the beginning? I've had a lot of people that tell me, why don't you say this shit to these people? Like, why do you try not to be an asshole? Like, because I'm not an asshole? I'm a fucking good guy. I don't want to sit there and hurt somebody's feelings. I don't want anyone to feel like they're, you know, evil, heartless, cold, you know, or like their novelty went to into the negative end of the pool. I'm not one of those kind of people. I'm not. I ain't got it in me. I wish that I could be cold hearted and a straight up asshole. I do sometimes because then I'd be more forward and I'd be more blunt than what I already am. And instead of caring whether or not people get pissed, I just don't give a crap. Just say what's on my mind and walk away. But I don't. It's like even in my gaming, when I'm playing a video game, I'm hanging out with people and shit. I don't try to be that asshole. And most importantly, I don't try to sit there and I'm not the type of guy to be a fan of something that I've done periodically in the past, which is even in a group of people, I still open my mouth to one particular person and say what the fuck's on my mind. Even though the other people don't want to hear it, I don't typically think about that, and I do it anyways. And I tell myself I wouldn't do that again. That's bad. I mean, I've only done that when, I happen to be a friend of some people that were in a well-known gaming community, and their rules refused to let them sit there and basically give an ass chewing to somebody that really deserved it. So I was like, let me have at it. I'll do it for you. Not a problem. And like, okay, brought them in. I grilled. Somebody was not happy with me afterwards. And there's no amount of sorries that can fix that because I did get told why this in particular person needed to be told. Like, yo. So I did. I had told them what was going on and so forth. It was not a pretty sight at all, at least for them. You know, and they originally planned for this to be a short chilling bit, and then I'd go to bed. But on it being in here for 20 minutes so far on the live stream. Well, damn. Um, I'll try to do more videos, try to update more, for you guys and whatnot. I can't make no guarantees, but I'm gonna try. I still ain't tech savvy, but I'll still try it. Like I said, it's all anyone can ever do. Anyway, sorry for the random tidbits in this video. To anyone that watches this, if any of this actually concerned you or so forth, or bothered you in some way, and if you happen to be, in particular, anybody that I know that may or may not think that anything I've said happens to be reference to them, I guarantee you that it is not. Please do not take offense. This is only a boredom video by poor little old major who happens to be tired as fuck at almost 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay? Okay. Anyways, try to upload videos and keep you guys up to date on what's going on with me and when I might actually be able to upload more videos for some oddball and or hilarious content. And with that in mind, I would like to say live a life, possibly a comment, and feel free to do me a favor and subscribe. Please and thank you. This is your boy, Nick That One, signing out for the morning. Peace.